Sup fans, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a very first ever do review with my boy here, David. And today we're going to be discussing a quick non-spoiler review of The Lodge coming up right now. And hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to share it with friends and hit that bell for notifications because it helps the channel a lot. The Lodge is directed by Veronica France and Severin Fiala, and it stars Riley Keough, damn, hopefully I didn't butcher her name, Jaden Martell, Alicia Silverstone, Richard Armitage, and Leah McHugh, just to name a few.
So The Lodge is a psychological thriller. It's pretty much follows a story of this family, father, 2 kids, an older son and a younger daughter, and their mother has recently committed suicide, and they put a lot of the blame on the dad's new girlfriend, and her name is Grace. And they go on a sort of Christmas vacation to kind of get away and get to know each other, you know, after all of this has happened. And they get to this lodge and some strange things start to unfold. And it's a movie that just leaves you guessing. It leaves you anticipating that ending, what's going to happen. And its biggest attribute, I think both of us agreed with, was the use of camera work in the film. It was, you had these really great shots that really used the amount of space in the lodge, and it was just awesome to see on camera.
Exactly. And so right now, like, we're gonna try to keep this quick as we can, but then again, non-spoiler because we know there's a couple of people that haven't seen the film. So let's just get on to the full ever review. So starting off with David. So overall, like, what did you like and what didn't you like about the film?
What I really liked, like I said, I just really loved the way it looked. It was shot really well. Another thing I would say is just the use of sound in the movie. There are those moments in the score where they use, you know, some smart music and whatnot to set the tone, but also just the location. It feels so authentic, you know, just this old lodge, you know, and these people in it are dealing with, you know, something unknown to them. And it's just such a powerful atmosphere in the movie. What I didn't like is, I wish a couple more of the characters may have been flushed out a little bit. I wish maybe I had known a little bit more about the mother, and you know, she was a very well-known actress as well from what I had seen her in a couple other films.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I can't really think of a lot that I didn't like. It was just a thrill ride, and you know, I thought the acting was great, especially from the 2 kid actors. They were amazing.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's my turn. Well, one of the things that right away, I'll just describe. First, I like to describe what I didn't like. Well, what I didn't like is that I kind of saw some of the stuff, since I've seen a couple of this stuff, some of the plot elements a little predictable. And yeah, like you said, the mom character played by Alicia Silverstone could have been fleshed out a bit more. But other than that, I think that was just a little bit enough just to keep the story going. And again, just because I predicted a couple of things, it was a little predictable, that doesn't make it bad. It just shows that you've seen this before, but then again, they do something new with it. You want to see what's new, and then what they did was bring something new. So now let's get on for what I did like. Right away, what hit me was the cinematography. It is gorgeous, really gorgeous cinematography. It reminds me a lot of Stanley Kubrick's work, where how it's more center shots, perfect symmetry, and especially how they're isolated in his cabin this entire time, especially how The Shining is how it was shot. And it also took inspiration from, of course, The Thing when it comes about trust and everything, that how is our character, like the main character who they're, you know, part of the trio, who they're experiencing with, can she trust the kids, or do the kids even trust her? It's all about trust and stuff like that. And also they play clips from The Thing, so
fun little Easter egg in there for you guys. It's a nice little nod.
Yeah,
but I agree with everything you're saying. It was just shot so well, and you really fall into the story. But I will agree with you, there were a couple of events, I'm not gonna say, but closer to the end of the movie, just some things that were explained, I felt like I couldn't really buy into them as much. And that's all I'm gonna say for you guys, and let me know if you feel the same way by the end.
Yeah. And also, I just love how the use of score is, because it's actually appropriate when needed. It doesn't like play all the time, like in some horror films where they obviously gotta like, oh, we gotta play the score in order for you to feel how you're feeling. No, it's appropriate when it shows up, and when it shows up, the score shows up, it's really impactful. Like it really gets in your. It got in my head. I don't know.
It definitely did. There were just certain scenes in the movie with some really powerful imagery. Like you'll get those shots that just linger on an object, you know, for a certain amount of time, and you're just left wondering, like, what is this trying to tell me? You know, how is this playing into the story? And all the way up until the end, you know, it really just. It hit everything I wanted, and one of those good, you know, psychological like horror movies that leaves you guessing. It's a slow burn for sure.
Yeah, it is, and slow burns are phenomenal. Like, of course, the best ones are Alien, and even The Thing is pretty much a slow burn. That's actually kind of attributing to, but it pays off. It really does, and how it pays off, we're not gonna say it, but it is a very satisfying payoff and conclusion to the way it ends.
It's something that I really haven't seen a horror movie go to this level. You know, the ending is something that I haven't really seen in a film, and it really shines the light, you know, on just, you know, how people think, you know, and like what people are capable of.
Oh, definitely. Basically, the thing is, again, I don't want to say anything away, but humans and their imagination is actually way scarier than, you know, people may think, and it's the most terrifying thing to study.
Definitely.
And the whole if you guys look at the mise en scène, it's very, very well how the lighting is and how it shows duality between the characters.
Definitely.
Especially the lighting, and especially the muted colors. Like, it's not even a vibrant looking movie. Everything is muted. Even the Thanksgiving, you think there'll be orange and brown. No, it's mainly black and brown. Yeah. And it's crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, they really make it feel authentic. And one thing that you pointed out in the movie that I really liked is, you know, for a majority of the movie, you're in this lodge and it's snowing. It looks so real. I actually want to look in to see if they filmed this on location or not, because it just looked so real. Them, like, you know, in this lodge and there's blizzards going on outside. It felt like I was really there. Yeah,
and the sound mixing, it is perfect. I mean, we didn't see this in a surround sound sort of setting, but if we were to see this in a surround sound in a movie theater, the sounds and the music and everything's going to be hitting you more impactful. And if you guys ever have a home theater system, or ever like buy the Blu-ray or watch the DVD and you have a surround sound system, watch it like that, because the sound mix is phenomenal, and I can see why this film won Sundance Award.
Definitely.
I can see that.
It was really good, so I definitely recommend. We watched it on Hulu, so the movie is on Hulu. Just search it up, The Lodge. It's a great movie to watch, you know, just, you know, with your people, you know, huddled up, nice and dark at night. It'll give you that good scare for sure.
Yeah, and you guys know me. I also review home media. So if there's a Blu-ray or DVD available and you guys want to pick it up, I say pick it up. It's a nice little blind buy.
Definitely, especially with you being able to watch it right now on Hulu. It's definitely still worth buying that Blu-ray. It's good to have in the collection for sure.
Yeah. All right. So what rating would you give it?
Out of 5 stars?
Yeah, out of 5.
I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5. Obviously, I'm not gonna give it, you know, the perfect score, just because I felt like it needed to tie up a few things a little bit better for me. But overall, great acting. It's very rare that you get to see kids act this well in a movie, and I bought into them completely.
Exactly, especially at the funeral scene. Aftermath of the funeral scene of the little girl. Let me see what I would give it. Out of 5 stars.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I would not give it a perfect 5, because I know that a lot of the elements like that I predicted. I predicted this, but they were pretty. I saw them coming a bit. Yeah, I'll probably give it a 4, just due to how some of the stuff is pretty predictable, but it's not a bad thing. And just again, a couple of things could have been fleshed out a bit more in the beginning, but overall, like it's not that it's bad, or it's not a bad thing. It's just that, I mean, it's not perfect, but you know, it did deserve the Sundance Award.
It's definitely, the cinematography alone puts this movie above a lot of other horror movies I've seen recently.
Yeah, I can tell. It's if you guys have the Hereditary Blu-ray, the trailer plays before, and I can tell that even Hereditary like uses a similar cinematography.
Very similar.
Similar cinematography, how like it just spaces characters out, and yeah, and actually I forgot also to say that if you like perfectly like pause like a certain moment in the movie, it's a very good painting. It can make very, very good wallpaper.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Just the scenes where you're outdoors and, you know, you have the big shots of the lodge, or, you know, just even them out there on the frozen lake ice skating. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely go and check this one out, you guys. It's a great one.
All right, so that'll do it. So that is our review for The Lodge. Let me see. Oh, thank you for enjoying. Thank you for enjoying the video. I bring it right there, folks. And thank you guys so much for watching my video. So this is Javi from Javi Productions signing off, and this is David, and we hope you guys enjoyed the show.